slightly better quality of traffic. They become more recognizable to people. People think that these are more trustworthy websites, so they can recommend it. It creates sort of a loop that doesn't end. The higher you are, the more people come into your website. If it is a good website, then more people will recommend it to other people, and then you get even more traffic. At the end of the day, as I said, you have an exceptional brand, and this is what you're getting as well, except for the traffic. You can save money from Google Ads, obviously. It's most common question from any website owner. When we're talking together, we find out that the website actually ranks very high. Is it a good time to stop our AdWords or save money from that? We'll talk about it in a bit, but it can be very interesting on what you can do when you rank very high and combine it with AdWords. So, now that we know why we want to do the SEO, we're going to find out how we're going to do that. And it's not as straightforward as someone came to me yesterday and said, can you do one of your tricks and then have my website rank on the first page for the competitive keyword that he was looking for. Now, the factors, as I said, technology, content, and link building. We're going to see them, how they play together. Now, every year, for the last couple of years, we produce a report that we give out to our customers, and we're saying that, this is what we found out about SEO this year, and this is what this is where we believe SEO is going next year, and what Google is going to support us, or at least trick us, or whatever. But this is what we're looking in the market. This year, we had the chance to make it slightly bigger, because we have loads of data to analyze. We work with really big projects in the e-commerce market in Greece, so we decided to go big. And we tried to find out what is every sector, what is every factor for SEO. And we did analyze the traffic from more or less every person in Greece that went online to buy something this year. This is almost 3 million men, 2.5 million women, and as you can see, more or less everyone has a mobile device. Not everyone uses a laptop or a desktop computer. So out of the 3 million people, men, 2.8 of them use mobile. Some of them, almost half of them, have a desktop as well. That's the case for women as well. So whenever we talk about anything online, whenever we talk about SEO, whenever we talk about anything, advertising, anything, we should be thinking and talking only mobile. I cannot have any kind of conversation about desktop, and it's very typical when someone comes up with a new website design, they send us a very nice design of their homepage in desktop. That's not how people will see their website. 70% of the people will see their website in mobile only. Now, this is the kind of data that we have for this year. So we have 500 million searches. That's almost 40 million searches per month. And that's from 50 different data sources. At the end of the day, what's important is that out of the whole Greek population that went online to buy something, almost 5 million people, or at least people in Greece, we have 7 searches per month about e-commerce, on average. So that includes more or less all of us. Some people would search for products 14 times a month. Some will search only once, but the average is about that. That's about 1 search every 4 days. What's amazing also is that this year we had 35% more searches than last year. Now, I'm in the industry, as I said, many years, and I thought that the market is mature by now. I thought that not that many people get online, not that many people use the internet in a different manner nowadays than it was last year. Apparently, that's not the case. That was a big surprise for me, because in 2018, people in Greece decided to search more for products, way more than would make sense, and probably that had a result in conversions and in online purchases as well. We analyzed 3 million products. That's more or less everything that can be sold online, except probably for hotels and the travel industry. We had 3,000 different product categories, so anything from sports shoes up to cars and whatever. We'll talk about them in a minute. And we did analyze the traffic and the searches for 15,000 different brands, from Nike up to any kind of a new brand that came in the market in 2018. And we did analyze 15 million different kind of ways that people search. Now, this is the industries that attracted the most business. And technology, we know it's one of the industries that we expect to have a high percentage of searches, because mobile phones and this kind of stuff relate a lot to the audience that is using the internet more. Fashion is one of the biggest parts as well, and cosmetics and the whole beauty industry and home appliances are the next industries. So I always find it very interesting, because I never thought that cosmetics would be that high in terms of searches or things like that. And well, I knew about fashion. Cosmetics is really, really big, and it's probably going to grow even faster. This is what we expect in the next year. It was one of the fastest growing categories in 2018. It will grow much faster next year. So this is where I'll introduce Apostolis Ganos, right? To talk about the first part of the 6 most important factors to win in SEO.
Well, hello from me too. So when you produce content online, you actually have 2 ways to do it. Either non-product content, like blog posts and articles and all the stuff, or product content, like we do in e-commerce. We will focus on the factors that we see, on the pattern that we saw that made a major role, ranking role through our research. But the good thing is that the basic principles can be implemented in both product content or non-product content. So first and foremost, it's all about the information architecture, and by that we mean actually in terms of SEO, your navigation menu, how your site is structured. What we can tell you for sure is that you have to create your menu and your navigation and the whole UX based on the 3 clicks away rule, which means that the whole navigation experience must be at most 3 clicks away from your home page. Because if you overdo with it and you have lots of subcategories, and then you can find your product deep in your architecture, mostly it's certain that the crawler, the Google bot, can't find it and it won't rank, so the SEO won't help you at all. The same goes for your non-product content, because if you have a nice architecture, the whole architecture stuff is something similar there, but you do need there some basic architecture, so as always to follow this very important rule. Of course, in e-commerce, it's really important. And how you can create a really good architecture on your site? First and foremost, you must use the free tool that Google provides, the Google Keyword Planner. It's free. You should use it, because actually it gives you data about the demand, about what people do search. It's totally free. So there's no gut feeling when you produce content online. You have to be based on data, So this tool can help you a lot to be able to design your menu, if we talk about e-commerce, so as to be SEO, optimized for the search engines. The same goes for your title on your non-product content, for articles and all the stuff. This is the tool that you need, and it's totally free. What you have absolutely to follow is these rules, simple rules. We always have to put one H1 title within our page, either it's a product, a category, or a blog post, as I mentioned. We could and we should use at least two H2 titles. Of course, when we write about content and the body, we always put it in paragraph tag. We don't add H2 titles because this is a common mistake that we feel that if we put it in H2 title and it's long, I don't know, about 300 words in H2 title, this isn't like boosting your SEO. It's actually like trying to abuse the crawler. So you will be penalized or not indexed within the search results. So if you write paragraph, you put it in paragraph tags. And here we have some examples from major Greek e-commerce sites. Actually, this is Grammarly, and we can see some examples of really bad selection over the focus keyword. For example, this is a major category about the air conditions, and the focus keyword that this client chose is not the best one. We talk about air conditions, but you can't see it there. So this is what the crawler reads.